Festival again. This international festival brings people together from all over the world to celebrate humanity and to create positive social change. The festival offers art, culture and action and happens totally online and is free for anyone to join. The programme consists of over 100 different events consisting of art, music, dance, discussions, workshops, talks and other performances streamed to the audience live through the No Walls, No Labels website. Next up, Riku Turpeinen program will include a talk about mental health, stigma and making music. Riku will perform self-penned and covers for your listening pleasure. Join the conversation in Zoom via the No Labels, No Walls website.
All right, welcome, and we will rock you like fire forever. That's a band that I've been waiting for all my life to start, and it is something that cooks art and pure rock and roll together, and it's a lot like my inspiring bands and artists, just like Queen and Nick Kershaw and some others, Suzanne Vega, and also traditional pop bands like Beatles, and also something like a Def Leppard also. And the song Fire Forever is telling a story about two band members who are blood brothers, and they belong to the same band no matter what. It's not a story of Fire Forever chemistry or anything, but it's probably a story about my band before that, and it has now brought to this Fire Forever project, and I'm very proud of the song and the traditional, but it has the art taste that belongs to this new band's touch. So please take it that way and enjoy it with your heart and soul. Thank you. And the other song we've been rehearsing is called So Taken, and it's really about my relationship with my girlfriend that's been the one chosen by my heart and with me for a very long time, and it tells a real great love story, and it's very intense and very powerful love song. So take it that way, and I will promise you that you will be so taken too. Thank you. One, two, three, four. Bad boys trying to be afraid, and I guess it's just pretending. Together we rock 11 o'clock. Good things last forever. Yes, you will rock and roll. Fire forever, still together. Fire forever, fire forever. Fire forever, still together. Fire forever, still together. Yeah, guess I'm in the shadows. There was no option. Fate to stay together. Good things last forever. It's still in rock and roll. Fire forever, still together. Fire forever, fire forever. Fire forever, still together. Fire forever, still together. Fire forever. Fire forever, still together. Fire forever. Fire forever, still together. Tina. Joo, ja sitten mennään seuraavaan biisiin.
Joo.
Okei. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. I'm Riku Turpeinen. Today I'm gonna be talking about stigma, mental health, believing in healing, and also in being different. Yes, and about the stigma, I'm gonna start to tell the story that there has been a lot in my life, kind of people who has said to me like, you're different, you're in medication, you're in some kind of psychos and whatever. But I have always been very positive about that and optimistic about that, because what if I'm different? So is everybody else, and I just happen to be mental health trainer. So what that does mean, being mental health trainer, is that you have to accept to yourself that you are something other things than everybody else people and normal people should be. And but in the end, is there normal people? And I think my answer is no, because that is the stigma, that you are thinking that this person is normal, and this person is ill and mentally ill, and if you are not in a hospital, mental ill people hospital, and you're not in a treatment, then I say that you are healing and you are secure and normal, and you're not different from any other people. And I also say that about stigma, there is a lot of people who think that it's like a bad thing that you're on a medication. But if the medication helps you being something that people should be, and you should be on yourself, so please use your medication, because it always helps you to come out as you are, even if you are a mental health trainer. And that way you can live normal life, and please do not be afraid of people who judge you or think you are something different and in a negative way, and just live your life and be as normal as you can, and but not normal like normal people should be. Be yourself, and having that freedom that you can always trust on yourself, and you can be what you are.
We got the fire burning on. We are the no label, no horse, and it's online festival. We're planning together to be something big and special. 'Cause we got no secrets, no labels, no walls. We got the mission for our angels and kings to carry on. And this is our business, to shine a light and hit the fire, burn it on. Shine a light and hit the fire, burn it on. Lights and shadows are there on the stage, waiting for me online. There's people, so many people, the whole world watching on us. This is our wanderlust. 'Cause we got no secrets, labels, no walls. Oh, this is our mission for our angels and kings to carry on. And this is our business, to shine a light and hit the fire, burn it on. Shine a light and hit the fire, burn it on. I'm standing, 'cause I'm standing here, taking every breath that I'm listening to everybody who has to say. No labels, no walls, community for everyone in this world. 'Cause we got no secrets, no labels, no walls. This is our mission for the angels and kings to carry on. This is our business, to shine a light and hit the fire, burn it on. Shine a light and hit the fire, burn it on. Shine a light, be alright, with no labels, no walls, online festival. walls inside. Yeah, oh no, not anymore. We won't cry. Yeah, oh no, not anymore. We won't cry. Let us pick up the chocolates, pick up the candies we are baking. We are choosing the best items and persons to do the cake for precious people sake. We are walking through the doors. No labels, no walls. We are walking to the light. No labels, no walls inside. Yeah, oh no, not anymore. We won't cry. Oh no, not anymore. We won't cry. Yeah, cry it off. We won't 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 cry it off. We aren't crying at all. Cry it off. Cry no more. Crying no more. I am building to come up with the feeling to save the world from phobia, and that feeling is still alive. Yeah, hoping for a healer, hoping for a dreamer, hoping for a stranger to build together better. This is something that makes me cry. I still ask why there is still better future calling, and it's calling us to unite now. Yeah, hoping for a healer. Yeah, hoping for a dreamer, hoping for a stranger to build together better. Yeah, hoping for a healer, hoping for a dreamer, hoping for a stranger to build together better. One more time. Hoping for a healer, hoping for a dreamer, hoping for a stranger to build together better. Building better together, building better. We need the children and their spirit and their helping hand. We need the children to follow the streets of Wonderland. SOS to the kids, children we need. SOS to the kids, it's the children, it's the children we need their helping hand. Tomorrow they will stand. I believe in the children's spirit, and I believe them making the tomorrow. They I follow. SOS to the kids, it's the children we need. SOS to the children, to the spirits and their helping hand. They I follow and with they I stand. SOS to the kids, it's the children we need. Sometimes Helsinki City isn't big enough anymore for this community. Welcome whole world for a girl. On labels, no one's liberty and humanity invitation. Hey baby, we will score one activation, conversation. No walls, no labels, hit the level of the station. Sometimes the heart is beating for more. It's that it shouldn't, and happiness is time still together and all. It's a word for good purpose. No labels, no walls, and liberty, humanity, invitation. Hey baby, we'll score one activation, conversation. No labels,
not be afraid. It's just in being different, sharing each other, being seen, creating, sharing, come true respect. That's all there is. No labels, no walls. That's all there is. No labels, no walls. No labels, no walls. People coming together, encourage each other. Being aware, learning dignity, building people, activating people, focusing diversity. That's all that is. No labels, no walls. That's all that is. No labels, no walls. No labels, no walls. No labels, no walls. No walls, no labels, no walls. Yes, I'm Riku Turpeinen. I'm doing music, performance, and songs for No Labels, No Walls. Okay, I think people will ask me to do things like writing and creating music and visually also create videos and everything's going to be very exciting for the festival 23rd August?
September.
September, okay. Okay, I'm really kind and nice person, and people say that too from me, and I've been traveling a lot in many countries and made music in studio also in Los Angeles, USA, and being part of a band, Los Hermanos band, and which has been also one of my favorite mental health actions, musical actions I have done. And
So tell me, if somebody has people just without knowing you told you like, oh, Riku is like that, or told you face, oh, you are so and so, like you are something that you might or might not be identified, but that's not all who you are.
People identify me as a person to trust, and people will say also that I'm a guy with a lot of energy, and they know I'm doing the right thing to live on this world and talk for mental healthness, and I think that's the way people
think about me and know me as.
And do you feel that's a label on you, or you feel like that's correct? Do you mind that they say certain things, or would?
Yeah, maybe people say that I'm mentally ill and I'm a bad person about it, but that's not true, and I'm not taking it as.
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome to the No Labels, No Walls plus We Are One Festival 2020. I'm your host, Markus Vähälä, live from Finland. Today we have a very nice opportunity to meet a Finnish music maker, Riku Turpeinen, who's also my friend and colleague. And Riku, welcome to the show. And I think that you have a presentation for us.
Yes. Good evening and good morning and whatever your time is for everybody. And I'm Riku Turpeinen, Finnish musician, and very proud to be here with you. And I'm presentation about music first, and then I'm going to sing. And hope you liked my video. It was a result of hard work. Okay. And so welcome to my presentation. It's about music and health. First, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about music and brains. So you need to use your brains and imagination to complete music, making the best results you can with lyrics and melody. And that means that whatever kind of music you are doing and what might be your goal, it's always best with the results if you concentrate and make your brains move as best as they can, and let your imagination run. And then, of course, when you make music, you need talent, and talent is important because some people don't necessarily have it when they're born, but it can also, by my opinion, to be made, and but it's a little bit of a different story because it's also a little harder that way. Then the music and the results. To make a best result when writing songs and performing them, to concentrate as good as you can and make it reasonable. Yes, and that means that when you're performing your songs and when you're writing your songs, you're gonna concentrate, and even you are then high or low feeling, or you are hallucinating or whatever, it always has to be reasonable what you're making, and you have to concentrate what you're doing. And then it's next music and the stigma. You can avoid stigma of any kind of just making such lyrics that say about and make yourself with your music to be heard by something important about the stigma, and then you have it. And, also the health and action about making music, it's amazing what you can do even if you are limited somehow. You got something kind of your mental health or Parkinson or other disease. You just have to go for your dreams and visions and make them true. And then finally, the final thoughts. Stay safe, and also remember to open your voice before you start singing. It can be like some kind of a storm opening, like oh, or something like the natural whoa, whoa, yeah. That's a little example. And be brave to survive these difficult times and make music that makes difference, says Riku Turpeinen.
Thank you so much, Riku. I will now close this presentation for a while so we can have some questions over the presentation. Would somebody like
the video too?
Yeah, and the videos too. So it's a Q&A, questions and answers. But also, Riku, there's answers and questions. So if you like to ask from somebody, but Pia has a question.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Riku, for your presentation and the video.
Thank you.
How do you know whether you have talent or not?
I know if well, it shows on the your behavior, and it shows in your existences in the situation when you are singing or when you are making the song. You can see that clearly. I can see that clearly.
I think that was such an interesting question. I wanted to continue a little bit that, because
yes, go ahead.
Yeah, some people it's really obvious they have talent, but then there might be people who kind of grew up in the situations that they never had a chance, or maybe they had experiences where they were put down and they talent never got out or flourished. So how do you find out if person is like that? Like how do you encourage people to for those people whose talents are not really obvious, but it's still somewhere very deep down?
Yeah, I'd like to a little bit say about when I was A&R at the and talent looking up person in Mental Beauty Records. Then I saw in many mental health trainers, for example, how they had the talent, and how I recognized it, and somebody who was really having the talent did show that, and I picked that up and then made it shine. Yes. Any other questions?
Yeah, I want to know because I mean we've known for a couple of years now, and you were singing a lot in the when
Yes.
we were planning the first No Labels, No Walls Festival 2019. But when have you started doing music? And have you been doing music for long? And how long have you really been performing like you're doing now?
Yes, I've been performing since 3 years old, so now 40 years, and that's quite a long time. And also making songs from 5-year-old, so that tells quite a lot.
But I had like 2 questions. So when you were a kid and you were growing up, did you make music then also?
Yes, and there were good times and there were bad times, but always my music and making music has been a picture of my existence and my feelings by the time that I was living. Yeah, everything when my parents was separating, and I had some loneliness on by the time to time, and all that kind of stuff.
Riku, when did you learn how to play guitar, and do you play a lot of instruments?
Yes, I do. I play bass, and I play drums, and I play a little bit of quite a lot of keyboard, and then guitar and singing, and can do harmonies and all that.
I'm just going to ask a question, Riku.
Yes.
Just about your the songwriting process. Do you write the melody first or the lyrics? Did you get that okay?
Can you repeat the question? I didn't hear very well.
Yeah, we're sitting very close to each other. I think that's the issue. So yeah, just about the songwriting process. So do you start with, say, the melody or the lyrics?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. The process is a matter of 3 other programs. It's about first I do the lyrics often, and then the melody, and then I do the whole packet together, and start doing it with the guitar. That's complete. It's quite a lot. Sometimes I make the music first, but not so often.
Okay.
Thank you for your question. Any other questions?
Riku, since I know you, I always say to everybody that you're the hardest working person in show business.
That's what they say.
Yeah. So you're constantly promoting your music and your art. And I think
Yeah.
you're one of the main examples, especially for me, for a hardworking culture worker. So
Yeah.
what are your recommendations to the up and coming talent? How should they do it? Learning from your experiences, and perhaps what not to do.
Yeah. Well, I would like to start with what not to do. So can be so this music business is so rude and wild. So you got to take your chances and just go for it, and don't hesitate or send the wrong kind of message of yourself that people can easily get it wrong in the business, and you really and the best way to come out is to just be brave and go for your dreams.
You know, you're not only the most hardworking, the hardworking, but you're also like, you're always there for community building. You know, when we were doing the Action Monday, we were doing the art workshops in Finland leading up to the first festival. I mean, it was really your songs that really, you know, was one of the main things that bonded us all together to do that first festival. So I just want to kind of ask you, like, what is your, like, as an artist, what do you hope to achieve with your songs? What do you hope to kind of say through them? And then I guess the last one is like, what's your plans for the future with the festival, but also with your own kind of career?
Yeah, well, I really hope that the people can hear in my songs the kind of passion and kind of spirit that I have mentally, and also making music. And my plans for the future is that I plan to make good music, and I want to also someday be on big stadium to perform, and that's one of my dreams. And not and so much the record deal, or but of course that also a big record deal would be nice, but necessarily you can make quite a lot just by yourself. And I'm writing a book now, which I hope that will be released, represented to the world, and it's about being your own star, and being a star as your own person. And that's my future plan too, about the book writing, and I have already the setup for that done.
Riku, on top of you being multi-talented and hardworking, one of the things I really appreciate is that you are also supporting and helping others to do the same. Could you tell a little bit about the mental beauty records that you helped to build and that lead into the Rosso productions later? How do you promote everybody's ambitions to create culture and art?
Well, yes, like I told, I was the searcher of the talent there, and it was a very interesting time and a positive time of my life to have that 2.5 year experience there, because it made me such a more a kind of person that goes out for talent and goes out for meeting people, interesting people behind music scene, and making also the stars shine. Yes. Any other questions?
Well, I just want to say, since we met last year, and every time you had an opportunity to perform your music and participate, you never said no. You always said yes, and you showed up even the event that was in Viki, in that community center that we had mentioned weeks before, and that was so impressive. And everybody in that room who were, where you were performing, they were just taken by your talent and your music, and that was such a surprise for us.
We want to tell that story because, Marcus, I don't know if we've told anybody, and Pia and Daniel about this, but we used to live in Viki, Finland, and we mentioned that Viki Recreations, that's where we're rehearsing our show, was having this event for the community there.
Community
event. And we just mentioned it.
I remember that.
We just mentioned it to Riku, and sure enough, we were rehearsing, but we came down because we wanted to just check it out, do something, and there was Riku performing. And I said to Riku, I said, "What?" He's like, "Of course." I immediately contacted them. And they didn't respond, but I still showed up. And he was the best singer. I swear, this was the best singer of the whole thing. Everybody was amazed. And it just shows you just what a person can do when they say yes, when they follow up, and then when they take action. And I think Riku, there's a reason why he's the anthem of our festival last year, an anthem writer of our second festival, because you really are, you really embody that, the spirit of all of this. So.
And that's a good advice to any aspiring singer or artist.
Yeah.
Say yes.
So incredible. Thank you. Yeah. Nice to hear that.
I have a question, which is basically, it kind of relates also to the topic that I was talking about yesterday, and that's part of my studies. But how much support did you get from somebody in your environment as a child? Was your family supportive of your music, or did they put you down for making so much noise, or what was the situation?
Yeah,
Did
well,
they take you to music class, or did they teach you? Were they themselves musical?
not very much my parents, but yeah. Well, I can say today that they wanted me to grow up with music, and they sure had the knowledge to that I'm gonna someday be part of something big, and they have encouraged me in that, but some in some level, but not as much that I have myself. So, but yes.
So we need to thank your parents too for having
Yeah.
encouraged you from the get-go.
Yeah, but also much result of my sweet persons surrounding me, and of course this no labels, no walls. I couldn't be without you anything. Yeah, so I appreciate this chance so much.
Riku, you're not only a performer here in Finland, you have also performed abroad. What do you think, what is the international angle of music and your aspirations in using music to bring people together from country to country, from heart to heart?
Yeah, so we made a record and performed to the camera in United States. It was a great opportunity, and it was a great experience. Yes, and but not as much as I have like the street gigs of Stockholm and Estonia. They have been very sweet to me, and I'm going for a tour actually next April to for a couple of months, and next year. So if this corona situation is not so bad, then so I will complete a tour next year, and that's one of my plans.
Riku, I've had a message to my earphone here that you're going to perform live today here at the No Labels, No Walls plus We Are
Yes,
One
that's
Festival.
right.
What are you planning to sing to us?
I'm singing today a serious song because the world is in serious situation, and I made a song about it in the 90s, and I'm performing it now because it's again very important for this time period. So just a moment, I'm going to another stage out there, a real stage. So that was made for me here. So see you in 30 seconds.
So thank you, Riku. a little bit about the festival. The festival is not over yet. We have a lot of interesting discussions and topics coming. For example, if you stay on the channel, and you will, there's Belonging in the USA movie and questions and answers after that. After the movie, we will experience music from Scotland, Furry Feet original samba from the Fridays. And the evening will end with a very interesting meet with Nell Myhand and the California Poor People's Campaign. It's a huge organization active in United States, and now we have a possibility to discuss about important topics together with Nell. Tomorrow we start 10 o'clock Finnish time, 8 o'clock Scottish time, and at midnight Pacific time with economic and social renewal, and get together for comedy and dance. Simon Duffy will tell about citizenship, and Scotland's Got Talent with dates and mates after that. So check out the We Are One community and their stream, because they are streaming all night long to the early morning tomorrow. And now it's time for Riku. Please, Riku, the stage is yours.
What does it take to live in this world? Against everything that there is. There's so much love and hate. What does it take to stay alive? To survive? It takes strength to carry on. It takes more than you never believed. It might even take your life. What does it take to be a man or a woman in this world? What does it take to live as one? What does it take to stay alive? To survive? Whoa. It takes strength to carry on. It takes more than you never believed. It might even take your life. It takes strength to carry on. It takes more than you never believed. It might even take your life. What does it take to? What's it take to live in this world? What does it take to? What does it take to live in this world? To live in this world.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Please play some more.
Okay. One more. Once again, I'm ready to hit the road. Take a ride on my gorgeous motorcycle. I just love sitting on it. I don't know how long I'll be alive, but as long as I am, I will spin on these wheels. Woo, it's a motor day. Woo, on a motor day. Whoa, it's another motor day. Feeling myself like a big hero in this wheel's mind. Sound a little bit strange, but I just live like this. Live like this. Yeah. Woo, it's a motor day. Woo, not a motor day. Whoa, another motor day. It's another motor day. Not a motor day. Not a motor day. Not a motor day. Thank you. Thank you very much.
One more. No labels, no walls.
Yeah, I'm walking through the doors. No labels, no walls. Yeah, I'm walking through the light. No labels, no walls inside. Yeah, oh no, not anymore. We won't cry. Oh no, not anymore. We won't cry. No, cry no. Cry it all. We won't cry at all. We are walking through the doors. No labels, no walls. We are walking to the light. No labels, no walls inside. Yeah, oh no, not anymore. We won't cry, oh no, not anymore. We won't cry, oh, yeah, cry it all, cry it all. We won't cry at all. We won't cry at all. Thank you very much. See you at the festival again.